Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 1, Episode 2, Justified City Primeval. Last we saw, Keith David has already left us. He has died in Episode 1. He didn't last very long, and the reason for his death was completely unrelated to anything that was spoken of prior to his death. The mom he was banging, whose son set up a car bombing because he was angry and all that, that was all just to bring, I guess, Raylan into the mix. Well, not necessarily Raylan. It was to just bring random people in because Raylan arrested that guy, which then tied into this guy. And there was 100 different ways everything tied in. At the end, we're at the casino, and Clement, who is the dude from Logan, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, he is following his girlfriend, I guess we'll call her, who's with this rich Albanian guy. He's a hot dog guy, big money in hot dogs, follows him around. He gets cut off by the judge. They get away, and the judge is thinking that this guy is trying to kill him because he just almost died in a car explosion. And now this dude is pissed off. The Logan dude is like, you have frigged everything up. Now you're going to see some road rage. He runs him down, blasts him. It's not like he just runs him down with road rage. He destroys his own Range Rover. It almost doesn't even make sense. Going around committing crimes, following his girlfriend who's with this rich Albanian dude. There's like way bigger fish to fry. So they're trying to show, I guess, that he is a psychopathic lunatic. Runs down the judge, rams him with his car, and then gets out and shoots and kills the judge. Granted, the judge did reach for the gun and go to shoot him, but what else was he doing? He gets out of the car and he's standing in front of the judge's car. He kills the judge, Keith David. Keith David's dead. And then takes the assistant, goes about 4 miles. She jumps out of the car, kills her, shoots her. We find out she was undercover giving information to the cops, and now nobody knows what the hell's going on. They think they screwed up. All the U.S. Marshals and the cops, they think they messed up. They think they missed something, and nothing has anything to do with anything. Now Raylan has to stick around, and his daughter and him were supposed to go on a trip. The whole thing is taking place in Detroit, Michigan. They said you wouldn't have to know anything about the original Justified series to understand the show. The only reference I can remember off the top of my head was in the beginning. I was like, I guess that's his daughter because they're sharing ice cream, and the way the finale ended was with him and his daughter having ice cream. But they had vanilla, and this time she had chocolate. I don't know if that had something to do with anything. Let's just jump in. We'll talk more at the end. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see these in full, unedited, as far as humanly possible. Hundreds of other movies and shows. Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Barry and Ted Lasso just ended. The new Gremlins animated show just ended. Check the description for Patreon for all of these full, unedited. If not, Season 1, Episode 2, Justified City Primeval. Flashback with Sweetie.
89 finals MVP.
Sweetie knows what's up. I'm assuming we're gonna get him, yeah.
Sit around too stoned to think.
I bet you Sweetie said, dude, you could rob these dudes blind and they're always carrying tons of cash.
Man says that's all there is. How about you take what you got? Did you know that if you play reggae too fast, it becomes a polka? Hey, Sweetie. Would you do me a favor and put something else on?
Motherfucking Judas.
He told them by name. He just outed.
How you gonna get the shit from me or what?
Now I know why Sweetie made that face.
Sweetie, you getting soft in your old age, buddy.
He just killed 5 dudes.
Come on, you know I got your back.
If I was Sweetie, we know he lives because he does. 3 days later.
Hey, you any trouble today? Law enforcement of some kind, maybe?
He'll go, yeah, this dude helped me do it, and they'll go to jail for life. Oh, and it's this dude.
Hey, fellas, what took you so long?
My name is Carolyn Wilder. I'm a friend of Marcus Sweeten's, and I'm gonna be your lawyer.
Present day. All right, so we get some background. I like to say Clement, but it's
we this
Clement.
morning, sir?
apparently.
So far, so good.
I wasn't sure what you wanted, so I got.
Everything on the menu?
Is that not okay?
She looks
Fine.
like somebody else
On
famous.
vacation,
The
right?
If you
daughter.
say so.
Should only be a couple hours. And you stay on the premises.
Thanks for ordering the entire menu, Willa. You better eat all that shit. That's the theme song. Yeah, she's probably going to become a very large part of this tale.
Something you want to tell me, or is it better if I don't know?
Do you know how many people would have paid money?
Maybe somebody did pay.
It was done for free.
Yeah, I know for a fact.
Detroit police, this here's Raylan Givens, U.S. Marshals. Doorman says your name is Sandy Stanton.
This dude is just ready to kill
Take the
people.
Rover to the casino.
You got the keys, don't you?
Oh, God, I never know what I do with my keys.
Hey, they got
They want the keys.
What keys?
The fucking car keys.
My God, I'm having anxiety over this guy's volume.
lady.
When I drove Del to the airport, the black one said he saw us that day at the motel.
I gotta see a federal marshal that's cute. That'll be one of my goals in life.
You're going to see him.
Eyewitness to a quadruple homicide. Would have been 5 dead, but one of them takes a couple gunshots point blank.
I saw the one breathing dude. I
Was
go,
the
there's
arrested
no way
officer?
that dude's living, is he?
Raymond Cruz. Hell of a detective who just had enough.
What is she gonna do? Run and get supplies or something? Or are they gonna go check her apartment out? She's literally smoking joints. Chain smoking joints while driving a car. I think she's gonna try to ditch the gun or something. The gun that killed the judge, maybe? There it is. Ditch it. I'm holding on to this gun. I'm gonna say I ditched it, but I'm holding on to this gun just in case something happens. We are just watching lots of hotel television. Did she go for a walk?
Today's your lucky day. I got that liquidation sale going on. Genuine Rolex.
Half at 7.
$7. I love immediately. I'm like, oh, she knows what she's doing. They have abrupt.
I just gotta pee.
She's gonna hide the gun like he hit the gun. She like slips on the toilet and cracks her head. Oh my God. in heaven.
Thanks, sweetie.
Every time someone used the bathroom, I'd go look. I just check. How long does it take to check? I just hop on the toilet, take a peek.
Why don't you have a seat?
Here, I
He's
thought you wanted
already
to thank me
there.
for the drink. If you
Travis
just wanted to
Tritt.
see my hat, you could have walked out of Del Williams' back bedroom and gotten a good look then.
You have reason to suspect my client.
Only two kinds of guys out in the street chasing bad guys at your age. Ones who got passed over for the big chair, and the ones that just love it so much they're going to have to be dragged off.
He's definitely that one.
Only question is, will they be breathing when it happens?
I called you here to say that unless you really have something on my client, unless you're going to arrest him, do not harass him or even speak to him. Is that understood?
Willa, I'm gonna call you right back.
You know my job, Marshall. And I know yours.
And you're okay.
You have a good day, Marshall.
That was great. That little interaction right there told a lot. Very abrupt breaks. I've said it before.
Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I want you to turn that narrow ass around and get back to the hotel.
She's got to be at
Everything all
least 14 or 15 years old. I don't know if they said
Get
it.
back to the hotel.
Fuck me.
What?
Excuse me.
Went to Sweeties for weed, huh?
Helps me relax when I'm stressed.
Get your hands on some really good shit.
You're never gonna guess who just showed up at my work asking about you.
I'm looking for my friend Raylan Givens.
Oh shit. This could get crazy. Is he gonna take Raylan's daughter?
So instead of Dad, I get stuck with you.
Yes, ma'am, that's right. You get stuck with me.
Great. And she's almost willingly gonna go. I wonder if Sweetie found the gun.
That'll be fine.
Marcus Sweeten.
I like the place.
Second time Sweetie got popped, I was there, you remember? Remember your boot up my ass?
Used to hang out with Clement Mansell, who back in the day was a card-carrying member of
The Wrecking Crew. He's back in town, coincidentally the same time a circuit court judge and a young girl have been murdered.
Sandy Stanton stopped at a bridge overlooking the Rouge River.
So you think she was there to toss a gun? Is it this one? Or maybe in this pretty
little 22. Now, unless the piece you're looking for is one of these registered firearms, there's somebody I gotta call.
Here she is. She gets
Without
kept
calling me
busy.
first.
Harassment? Shit, we were just talking about old times. Ain't that right, sweetie? Got any more of these?
She is all over Detroit.
Are you following me?
You better be getting paid. She's got to be getting paid bank. She is running everywhere at all hours of the day to all the worst places.
You got a warrant. Manziel's back in town.
Yeah, she knows.
I'm well aware.
Apophis, serpent god of chaos. The sun god Ra sailed through the skies. He was attacked by Apophis, who wanted to kill him. Every time Manziel shows up, bad shit is in the air.
And in the immortal words of Ra, fuck him.
For some reason, I just feel like Manziel feels like he's got to kill Sweetie to tie up loose ends. Clement definitely took his daughter. Did we leave a note or something? Her phone is there. Is he just going to be like her? There's got to be a note or something. He didn't look too concerned. Oh, so we're going to have it out right here? We're going to have it out right here?
Hey, there he is. You know, we were about ready to call the cavalry to make sure you're okay, Ray.
She has no
Extra
idea
thick. I told Will that
what is going on
everything
right
could
now.
be our little secret.
She's
I
thinking
can't
it's
believe
just
it.
Dad's friend.
You didn't tell her about your good old friend Clement after all the time we spent together at Glencoe.
Sweetheart, why don't you head upstairs?
It's early.
Willa.
30 minutes.
Now.
You know, you did a great job. She's very sweet.
Oh my God,
You are
Raylan
a
is trying
tough
to...
man to track down, Raylan. What, you gonna shoot an unarmed man?
Go to the room.
That could have got very...
Sorry about that.
If this were Kentucky, I'd be tapping that ass.
Oh my God. Like it? Cheap?
I see you near my daughter again. I don't fucking care you.
I like that Clement didn't fire back at all. The way he was dressed and everything reminded me of Brad Pitt in Fight Club. And he even took the beating. Look, he's wobbling. All right, everyone, that's it for episode 2, season 1 of Justified City Primeval. What an amazing show already. 2 episodes in a row. We did both back to back. I'm going to edit up episode 1 now. Episode 2, this one, will probably come out several days later. But before episode 3 drops, it's going to be 1 a week from here on. Fantastic. I got to say, the show is so tense. I can't think of many shows that I watch, and I react to a lot of stuff, that keep you on the edge of your seat with tension because of the characters, the way they're built. You don't know what to expect. Like Clement, I could believe he's capable of anything. I could believe he kills Sandy. I could believe he would just pull a gun and just start firing. Right there at the end, Raylan's daughter, he's sitting next to Willa. And I'm thinking right now, he could be thinking, I'm either going to prison or I'm going to run. So either way, I'm going to have it out right now with the marshal and let him know that I'm not going to eat shit or take anybody's garbage. He's one of those type of dudes that would rather go down having you know he didn't do it on your terms than run and survive, but in the back of his head thinking he lost or you got the best of him. So I'm like, he right now could easily hold her hostage, or I thought he was going to run. When Raylan went back to the room and her phone was there, I'm thinking, why wasn't he concerned about the letter? There is a note there, but he didn't seem like overly concerned, meaning Raylan. I'm thinking if it was like, yo, I got your daughter, he would have been freaking out. We go down and they're sitting at a table, they're eating. The daughter, Willa, didn't even know. She's just smiling like, yo, Dad, here's your friend. He's telling me all these stories. She doesn't realize she's sitting right next to a psychopath that we know. In that episode alone, we saw him kill 5 people in the beginning. He went with Sweetie, and Sweetie I knew was in on it. What I didn't know was he was going to murder everyone in the room, including the 2 dudes he was doing the robbery with. So him and Sweetie had this plan. We're going to go rob these drug dealers. Clement goes and hires these 2 other guys. He's probably thinking, you lost 2 of your guys because you know, were friends with these guys and I killed them. But I killed 2 of my own guys, so we're even. We'll split it 50-50. Right away, I'm thinking if I was Sweetie, I'd be like, this dude's going to kill me too. But we know Sweetie's still alive because we saw him present day. So That's basically where they go to hide guns and do their dealings and whatever other shadiness they got to do. But Sweetie didn't want people to die. Clement is just a psychopath. And now he looks at it like, now I also have a buddy for life because you've got to do whatever I need you to do, or I'm going to tell people you were in it with me. And when I go to jail, I'm going to be like, yo, Sweetie did it. He killed all these dudes. Sweetie and all these people, though, are aligned with the same lawyer lady. This lawyer lady clearly wants nothing to do with these people, but she is aligned with them by the fact that she just started dealing with them to begin with. I mean, we do know that dude in episode 1. Somehow she must have dated this dude and he was a criminal, and then she started helping out criminals, and now she works for all the wrong people. But at least now, I mean, things are happening quick. We only have 6 episodes left. It's an 8-episode show. We're 2 down already. He is already showing himself to Raylan. I was thinking, is this going to be like a chase show? Or are we going to be chasing after Clement for most of it? He immediately turns himself into the lawyer. The lawyer calls Raylan. She's like, here he is. Do you want to arrest him? No. And now he's having dinner with Raylan's daughter. Raylan really laid into him at the end there, beat the crap out of him, looked just like Brad Pitt in Fight Club, the way he was dressed and everything. And then he just stood there. He just took it. He just ate all of Raylan's punches, and Raylan hit him at least 8 to a dozen times hard, like beat the crap out of him. Clement took it, and then he walked away. It reminded me a lot of Fight Club, the way it went down. Wendell is the other cop. He is basically saying what I said earlier. Sandy is one of these girls who just wants to be in this kind of shit. She could have walked away. He hands her a gun and is like, yo, take care of this. I mean, she is covering her bases, I feel like. I mean, right now she's just making really bad choices, and she is choosing to be in a really bad situation. But if she doesn't get out of it, she's probably going to end up dead. Maybe she'll be smart enough to get herself out of it. All I know is this could have ended horribly for Willa, and Raylan could have been in dire straits. But instead, he beats the shit out of the guy. The guy went somewhat willingly. And now Clement is pretty rocked. He was, waddling down the road, swaying all over the place. But at least we have our players. They did this well, the 2-episode premiere, because they had enough time to set everybody up. And I even like that we got Keith David for a cameo, so to speak. And he is intricate in the plot as far as us getting together, but not really factoring into anything beyond that I know of yet. So we'll see what happens, but I'm going to go edit these up. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see these in full as far as humanly possible. Hundreds of other shows and movies: Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, Legend of Korra, Avatar, Adventure Time, Always Sunny in Philadelphia ends this week. Finale of season 16. Hundreds of other movies and shows. Check the link in the description for Patreon. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.